Surrounded by. I am surrounded by.
I'm often surrounded by.
The entire system is surrounded by
Freaking idiots.
Surrounded by them.
idiots.
So outlandish. And then it was wait, am I loud already?
No. Your thing was higher up. Whoever I interviewed last was probably like way back here.
Oh, okay. The driving mechanics
was awful. It was just like slippery. The
it
whole
was,
thing.
But they also did internet first. Like they did internet play on this one. Did you know that? Like you could play online. They had
really?
GTA Online on 4, but it was just like it was so much different. But like when is GTA 6 coming? It's coming out
Next year, right?
Oh my God, it's coming out. We
to.
made it. If they don't blow us up.
Well, yeah, there's a lot going on with that.
Yeah, what is it? What's the at midnight? What's the nuclear?
I was gonna say close that a little bit so we don't get that white that white light. Ooh yeah. Gotta block out the world, baby. Gotta block out the world,
baby.
Yeah, nuclear what? The nuclear computer?
No, the nuclear clock. Isn't it like the nuclear clock is at midnight? Didn't the clock? Doesn't the doomsday clock?
Doomsday clock. Yeah.
Yeah. And midnight is the highest threat or something like that.
And it's just been. When was it? What's the highest it's ever been now? Right.
11. Wasn't it? Isn't it's like at 11:30? Like I feel like it's at 11:58. What the fuck?
Did you see? Man, there's so much stuff that's happened since we've last gotten together. All right, where do we start? Did you see the what was it? The bartender who stabbed somebody because she didn't get a tip. Let's start there. Did you not see this?
I think we might have to delete that clip of
What?
me being like, "Oh, you shouldn't eat if you don't tip."
Oh, right.
Fuck you! Oh no!
We need to bring that clip back. Let me see. Where is it?
It's like this, like the Soldier Boy murders in Atlanta. You didn't watch Atlanta, did you?
I watched the first.
There's an episode that if you ever made a crank that video, cranking that Soldier Boy, there's a mass murderer who's killing everyone who's made a crank that video.
That's actually kind of genius.
And the funny thing is, it's all the niggas in Atlanta that sold drugs and wore long white tees were making the crank that videos and dancing to you.
Soldier Boy. That was an era, man.
It was. And
A
then
beautiful
Soldier
era.
Boy came and he was like, "Yeah, I got a safe house. You don't got a safe farm?" He said, "What? What's a safe farm?" He said, "Life a good neighbor. Safe farm is there. You don't have a safe farm? You got to watch Atlanta, bro."
A safe farm?
A safe farm. Like
That's
a safe
hilarious.
house, but
Yeah,
a safe farm. And then later on in the season,
It wasn't really Soldier
he
Boy,
goes
was
to
it?
a safe farm. Yes, it was Soldier Boy.
Oh, Soldier Boy was. Oh, I'd love to see that episode.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
that's actually-
Soldier Boy
okay.
was there. The only time it wasn't actually, they have an episode with Liam Neeson, and bro,
Liam Neeson was on Atlanta? Oh, this is genius.
and it's Paperboy, the main guy,
Yeah.
who's talking to Liam Neeson, and like they're in Rome, they're in like Italy or something like that, and Liam Neeson is like, yeah, he's telling him about being famous or something like that.
Yeah.
And the Paperboy's like, "Damn, man, that's really cool, man. You know, I thought you didn't like black people." And he was like, "No, I hate the lot of you." And he was like,
I can hear him too. No, I hate a lot of
"I hate all of you. You bloody bastards try to ruin my career. Fuck you."
They really did. Oh, I forgot about that. Man,
Because he went online and was telling a story about his past where he was like, something happened to his wife or his girlfriend, and she said a black bloke did something to her, so I was just walking around the streets with a pipe looking for any black motherfucker.
But he was trying to point
trying
out
to
how
express-
lost he was.
Yes, he was
Yes.
trying to express, "Hey, I was lost. You guys can find your way too."
And
A
they
certain sect of people were like, "Excuse me, you did what with a pipe, sir?" And he was like, No, I was trying to explain why. Nah, you hate black people.
And you know what's
He was
funny?
like, No, that was 40 years ago.
If I could meet Liam Neeson, I'd go, "You're shocked they missed the nuance. That's what you're shocked at.
You have to watch that episode of Atlanta.
That's
They do
actually
it so
sounds like-
perfectly. And I did not expect him to say some shit like that. And I was like, this isn't safe. This is amazing.
You know, it's like that. Extras. Is it? No, it's not called
I need
Extras.
to watch Extras.
Wait, Extras.
No,
with
background. Are you talking
Ricky
about?
Gervais, the one with Ricky Gervais. That's Extras, right?
Are you talking about where they're the party? They like their party. They do the parties.
No,
And it's like
no. It's like a hold on, Ricky Gervais. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Extras. But he is an actor, and he basically is an extra, and they have all these. Samuel L. Jackson was on it. Fucking.
I gotta watch this. I
I
know about the show you're talking about.
Daniel Radcliffe was on it. Like, and they bring on like these celebrity fucking episodes, but it's so good because
Yeah, and it's like Curb,
yes,
but
they're on sets
But-
and they're trying to make it, and him and his best friend, and then over the course of the show, he actually starts to make it, and he starts to become all the things he always. Yeah, I never want to do that. I never want to be. And then next
Then
thing
he
you know, he has
starts
a
becoming that.
catchphrase, and he's like, yeah, it's like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's a great show, like great
it's
show.
actually insane how Ricky Gervais
Man.
is so famous over there, and like his fame like bleeds into America. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, but it's not quite like over here. People don't really care.
Yeah, over here people don't really care, but all his shit gets remade over here, and then it becomes The Office.
The Office, Afterlife,
Bro.
Life's Too Short, and then he also what was the other show he made? Oh, Hello Ladies, I love that show.
And then they'll just make a show like it. They might even not name it the same, but they'll make a show like what he was doing back then,
Yeah.
and it's a hit here.
He gets it though. He just gets it.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's so like
Remember when he went to the Golden
Oscars?
Globe? The Oscars, and he just started talking,
roasting everybody.
bro.
It was like really going in.
It's like most of you, if you're agents, if the Taliban said they're going to start a streaming service tomorrow, you'd go work for them. Like, what? I was
Can
like,
you play that? Do we have time?
oh, wouldn't that
Do you
get
think we
copyright?
get flagged? No, it's
Nick,
the Oscars.
When we
Nick.
get copy, well, it's the Oscars. Yeah, you can't just.
No, but can you play Ricky Gervais' little speech? Like, can't you do like 1 minute?
Yeah. Like
Isn't that set? Isn't that
20 seconds.
20? You said 20 seconds?
Yeah, I'll find it on X. We'll try to cheat the system.
Oh, the ones that actually do it.
Okay, wait a minute. Why
You
don't
the
I?
guy that said the N-word?
Oh, so you want to play that game?
He
huh?
didn't. I don't recall him saying the N word,
Yes, he did. Here you go.
Ricky
but
Ger-
he probably
He
did.
said-
But it
yes,
was-
he did.
It was probably hilarious.
Nah, it wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny?
Awkward.
Ricky Gervais has never said the N word.
With Chris Rock and Jerry Seinfeld.
Nope, you're wrong again.
Oh wait, who
That's
said?
the-
I've
Nope,
seen
that's not him.
something of the sort.
No, you're wrong. But because I know what you're talking about, and Chris Rock just let him say it. That's Louis C.K.
It says Ricky Gervais.
Play who said the N word.
Yeah, but it is Louis C.K. because Cedric Gervais kind of sits there, or Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais doesn't.
He
say
kind of
it.
sits there and kind of looks like a little uncomfortable.
No, the only people that say it are him.
And Ricky Gervais. He says the N-word.
All right, well, let's find this clip. Let's find
yeah,
this.
yeah,
let's
yeah.
play this clip.
Because
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I'll send it to you.
Gervais.
I have it right now.
Okay, send it to the
Just read it
iPad.
to you.
No,
Oh,
send it.
iPad.
I don't recall him. I mean, he might. If he did, I would change my entire tone.
But I mean,
And I've been wrong before.
gotta cut this part out. Can't have people seeing all my emails.
Uh-oh. Ah, shit.
I just texted it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Can't get this on X.
Oh, no commercials.
White people are rich, they're just rich forever and ever. Even their kids are rich.
Yeah.
But when a black guy gets rich, it's countdown to when he's poor again.
He's the blackest white guy I fucking know. And then all the negative
Mexican.
things we think about black people, this
He's Mexican.
fucker.
You're saying I'm a nigger.
Yes, you are the niggerest fucking white man I have ever. Oh,
Look at Jerry.
I
Jerry,
don't think he could do
Ah,
that.
yeah.
I don't think he has those qualities.
Jerry, very quickly. Jerry was like,
No.
I saw what these people do to Michael Richards.
No.
Not interested.
No.
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't seem good for business.
No.
He said, "I like comedy, not that much."
But does Ricky Gervais say it? That's
I mean, no, you don't even understand.
Really?
You don't really know him. Like, I've worked with him.
No, like your bit about.
I wouldn't use it anywhere.
No, exactly. These two.
We
use
say
that
nigger on stage.
on stage.
You guys don't. That's
Yeah.
that's the two teams
That's
here.
the difference between. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
That's why they sat
We
us
say
down.
nigger on
in
stage. You
different
guys
ways,
don't.
but that's definitely a pairing. Who
We
says
say-
nigger on
Oh,
stage?
yeah.
We don't.
Yeah, he said, "Who says nigga on stage?" I was like, "Oh, wow, fair." You know what's crazy though? That just shows you know what I love about this whole thing. There's 4 types of people in this world. Literally, there's. Hey, I'm Chris
Yeah,
Rock.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
black as
you and
hell.
me say
I
nigga
say
in
nigga.
private.
No.
Then there's I'm Lucy Cat.
These two
I'm
guys
fucking
don't.
one of the greatest comedians
I
of
don't
all
believe he
time.
says it
I'm
in
technically
private,
fucking
I've
given it up
Mexican,
just 'cause it's
and
played.
yeah,
I believe
I
I
say
don't think
nigga.
you've ever
That's
said it
what
probably
I
in
do.
your
It's
life.
like,
No,
oh,
no.
well, I guess
No.
he got the
Yeah,
pass
that's
because
it.
they're
That's
cool,
the
and people
huge
who wrote
difference
Pootie
between you and me,
Tang.
I
Yes,
think.
like, this
Well,
is-
you
he gets a pass.
found the humor
Then
of
there's
it. I haven't found it.
oh,
Right.
God.
Nor do I seek it.
Say nigga, but
Right.
I was just saying. That guy.
Can I
That's who he is.
squeeze?
You know
then
what,
there's-
though? Jerry
nigga.
all of a
Yeah,
sudden
no.
has a great
Never
nigga
fucking
would
said
be
that.
amazing. It'd be amazing.
Oh, it'd be
Amazing.
Because he retired it.
Yeah.
He retired it.
No, he
in
did.
'96.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And I've
Anytime
seen
you
this
come
before.
even close
like
to
like the thing is like I've seen this before, and like now I'm kind of like before I was like but now I'm watching it because when I saw it first time I didn't like it, especially I didn't like Chris Rock
Just being
just being
cool
okay with it because I've never been okay with letting a white man say it
'Cause-
anywhere near me, but it's like but now I'm mad at Ricky Gervais. Because
Right.
like he was like, this is my chance to sneak one
That's
in.
what it looks like, a sneak one in. It's a sneak attack.
This is my only chance to, and I didn't like peep that, or I didn't like get.
Just very quickly.
Who
We
says
say-
nigger on stage?
Wait,
We
say it
don't.
3 times. That's 2-3 times. He's like,
Who
We
says
say
nigger on
nigger on
stage?
stage.
We don't.
Well, you just did.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
You and me say
wait.
What did he say?
Jerry Seinfeld said, well, you said just, he was like, this is a pairing. You say niggas on stage. And then Jerry Seinfeld was like, well, you just did. And then he was like,
I don't
yeah. Because listen to when he gets, look, that's when he was like, fuck.
Who
We
says
say-
nigger on stage? We don't.
Well, you just did.
That's right.
Yeah.
You and me say
No,
nigger in
no,
private.
we don't.
These two guys don't. I don't believe he says it in private.
I've
much.
given it up just because it's played.
I don't believe it's. I don't think you've ever said it probably in your life.
No,
I don't
never.
think. No. Yeah, that's it. That's the huge difference between you and me, I think.
Well,
That's what I've said
you
it.
found the humor of it.
Yeah.
I haven't found it.
Right.
Nor do I seek it.
Nor do I
So-
see.
I'm going to find a way.
That's a.
Yo, Jerry just says
But
those
then-
were
but then-
bars, low key.
Let's go over these 4 people though. Like, let's really like
Analyze.
let's
it.
analyze these 4
Well,
people.
the
Let's-
first thing I noticed was even the fact that
Let's start at the nigga. Let's start at Chris Rock,
okay, well, based
who's
on
been surrounded by.
I was just about to say.
but no, who started with Keenan Ivory Wayne.
Oh yes, but
and who started around the black folk.
when you see Chris Rock now, you don't see unless it's like top 5. You don't
Chris-
see him around. No.
Chris Rock ain't been around black people since, like, I'm talking about professionally, since like '97.
Yeah,
like-
that's why he does his own movies.
Cause he's around. He's like that's all he's around is what. And so he's at a place where he's a punk. Did he feel like he has to be a punk to like let them say? Because I remember Joe Silver said nigger in front of me 4 or 5 times while we were doing Superfly, and that was my big boss. I was nobody. I'm not Chris Rock, and I still said, "Hey, man, why you think you can keep saying nigga?" And he didn't turn around. He just kept looking at the screen. He just didn't even turn around. He said nigger. And I was like, wait. Because we were watching the playback of the movie and they were trying to figure out how many niggas was too much. Because the characters were saying nigga a lot in the scene. And he thought, he was like, this is my chance.
He's Ricky Gervais.
Joel Silver is Ricky Gervais.
Right.
Let's really break this down.
Right.
So he's looking at it. He's like, nigger, nigger, nigger. And I'm after the third one because he's saying it in fast sequence. I'm
Right.
like, hey. I'm like, hey, bro. Like,
You could just say one.
you
two.
could have. You didn't have to say it at all.
Yeah.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I think we only need 4 of them.
Yeah. We don't
I don't-
need 18.
We don't need 18 of them.
of
them.
them. Of 'em.
You see how easy I did that?
Yeah.
We don't need 18 of them. We only need 4 of them. We only need 8 of them. It's a problem when everybody in that room is black. Well, the director, his producers, his friends
they're not
are black, and then maybe the editor is white and the sound mixer is white.
Right.
Everybody at the lot is white.
Right.
But it's like, yeah. So I'm like, hey man, why don't stop? Why are you saying that? Kept looking back. His son had to walk up to me and be like, hey man, my dad's not racist. And then one of ex's, I don't want to say his, I don't want to say anybody's name.
But
Then
somebody
bruh's
came up-
friend came in and was like, "Oh, why you being so sensitive, Mike? Why are you being so sensitive, man? You're acting like." I'm like, bro,
Well, because this whole situation doesn't warrant what's happening.
no. And
Yeah.
then he keeps doing it, and it's like, I know what he's doing. Y'all don't see what he's doing.
Yeah. That's
You
yeah.
see, he hasn't turned around once and acknowledged the fact that we're having an entire conversation about it. He's just looking at the screen.
Because and that's why even his son came down. Because like, yeah, this is a little wild. Let me, yeah. Yep.
So
Get
Chris
a-
Rock
Chris Rock, I feel he's
letting them say that.
But
Louis C.K., he empowered Louis C.K. So Chris Rock allows that shit.
yeah.
Because if Chris Rock would have nipped that shit in the bud, because yes, Louis C.K. did do Pootie Tang. That was Chris Rock's movie though.
Right.
He was the producer of that movie. The only reason that was a proof of concept is because it was on the Chris Rock show.
Right. Right.
So it was like Chris Rock, that was his. He allows that shit.
Right.
Ricky Gervais is from England.
Yeah, and that's a different kind of nigger. That's a different kind of even tone with it. Yeah.
So it's like he's not even from here. You're not even from here.
Also, he gave you a clear consensus of who he is. He says, that's the difference. They say nigger on stage. It could have just stopped at they say nigger.
No, they say it on stage. Yeah, because if he didn't say it regularly, he would say they say it on stage.
Right. That's my point.
This is my chance. This is my chance.
That's one of the few times I gotta say, man, this is nigga Jerry Seinfeld really gets it.
Jerry Seinfeld really. I remember when Lady Gaga. No, it was Keisha. What's her name? Kesha.
Oh, Kesha.
Kesha. When Kesha walked up to him, and was like, "Oh my God, I love you. Can I get a hug?" He said, "No."
No.
He said, "No." He said, "Hey." No.
Yeah, Jerry.
She said, "Please, no."
Jerry's not fucking around.
Nah, cause he had a young wife. He probably Remember we talked about he had that young girl.
I have my problems.
I-
Leave me alone.
I've got shit in my closet.
No. Don't
I
look
don't
this
need
way.
you to bring this shit my way.
No. I live in the Hamptons. I have $1 billion. No.
No. You're not gonna fuck with my syndication.
What did he?
I saw what they did
These
to Bill.
Cosby? I saw what they did to him. No.
What's Bill short for? William?
William.
I know what they did to William. I saw what they did to Cos.
He's never been the same.
He's never. I still go to his house every Sunday. He lives right next door.
I can't get photographed,
No,
but I go.
just to check on.
Just check out.
See what I can learn from his mistakes. Cause who else has like a Cosby, a Seinfeld, Everybody Loves Raymond,
Yeah.
a Friends,
King of Queens.
a King of Queens. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, Blackish.
A Blackish.
Yeah.
A
Modern
Family. You know what I'm saying? A
easy.
Desperate Housewives. A Lost. A Wire. Like
A
a Sopranos. Like these are lexicon. Will and Grace. These are like
Mad About You.
Frasier. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could even go back. What's the
MASH. I know.
It's time to go to sleep, guys. When MASH came on, it's time. It's bedtime.
Oh yeah, for us, that when MASH
As
came
soon
on,
as the
how
MASH
did that
theme
music-
song
how
come
did their
on,
theme song go? I can't play it, but fuck. Hold on.
it was the helicopter.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the intro. What it looked like. we're about. Hold on. We're gonna look it up, and I'm just gonna mute the audio because I must now know it MASH. But I used to, Taxi.
Bro, where everybody knows your name.
And
that's
Frasier was on Cheers.
That's Ted Danson too.
Yep.
Ted Danson's been on about 2 or 3. Ted Danson got 3 in his pocket.
Ted Danson's a legend.
He also did Backface when he was with Whoopi Goldberg. Bedtime music. I knew any minute now my mom was about to walk through the door and say, "Turn that shit off."
I never got to see what it was
I
about.
never saw the show. Because this didn't happen on weekends. On weekends, it was BET Uncut time.
Micah had the blanket.
White girl, Karen, Shaylee, Haley to run through my mind. That
was wild.
Bro, or Nelly, I need a tip drill.
Yeah.
I need a tip drill. I'm like 9. Ain't your face, I need a drill. I need a... Swipe her down. Swipe the credit card down her hat. Yeah.
I got to do that when I was in Atlanta.
I mean, you can do a lot of things when you're in Atlanta.
Her name was White Chocolate, I believe.
Aw.
Yeah.
Shout out Callie. That's my homie. She worked at Magic City.
Oh.
She was just cool. She was cool. Did I ever tell you about what I did when I became of age and I was in college?
Well, you just go to the strip club all the time?
Yeah.
That's what I did that too, early 20s. But then I was like, what a waste this is. But at least you did it in Atlanta.
Well,
I did
no,
it out here.
you did a waste of money because I was around the corner from Magic City. And I found out there was a day shift that you can go to for free. And so I would just go to Magic City and do my homework. And
now that's a play. And eat wings.
Like literally, that was my lunch. So I would go to Magic City, lay all my books down, do homework, smoke a joint. I was smoking blunts then.
Right.
Smoke a blunt, do my homework, and then like eat wings. And then the girls just come down and kick it with you.
Right, because
they think you're cute because you're doing your homework. They're there trying to pay for school. So like they're like bro, it's really, and then you just get cool with all the strippers and you get cool with the DJ. That's all you gotta do. Go there during day shift. So anybody want to run a play, you want to be in music, any of that stuff, you go to school, pull your books out, go to Magic City during the day shift, get a big thing of wings, roll up, do your homework, and just be normal. Like, don't be a weirdo.
Yeah, don't try to get a dance.
Don't try to get a dance. Don't try to do none of that because they're going to be on the stand dancing already, and they're going to talk to you because you're a kid. You're obviously 19, 20, 21 in there doing your homework.
Facts.
Bro, they're 19, 20, 21 supposed to be studying. But they have to work to pay for their nice ass car, their nice ass apartment.
Yeah.
And classes
and
at Spelman.
Probably don't know their fathers. So yeah. You're trying to think of one that you know that knows them?
No, I don't.
They know them. I'm just saying.
Listen, okay, all right. So I'm trying to be very because I got some girls that do know their father, and they have stripped. Okay. Not a lot of them,
but
because I understand the context.
But were they really young, and they were just misguided very quickly? They're not career strippers.
I can't even fucking defend it because it's like
it starts at the home.
If I have a daughter, you're not about to strip to pay for college.
No, there's no chance. Even if I have to be a bad father, or I have to.
Yeah, I have to be. I could be present, but I'm a bad father.
Yes, or I have to not know at all that you're doing this, and you're doing this shit on some you're just being a little thought and you're young.
Cause it's like I'm here and you have to hide this shit. Cause you have to come home on the weekend.
And you're hiding it hard because your father is. I'm scouring the internet trying to see what's going on your page.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what my daughter's doing. Yeah. I'm looking to see what my child is doing.
There you go. That's all I'm saying.
A good father is gonna be. I'm gonna know.
100%.
And
Now that nigga lived 20 minutes away. Yeah, I've seen him since I was.
I just didn't want to be mean because a lot of those girls are nice and they were like really cool chicks and they had really nice houses and like they really like would feed you and like they had really nice cars and they would like let you drive them.
But that takes nothing away from work ethic though. Like that's one thing I'll say too. It's still work ethic and it's still like you're hustling and you're about your
shit. Hustle. I just can't take shit from they hustle.
Hustle.
Because it's like, yeah, you stripping, but you still have the wherewithal to be like, I'm going to Spelman. I'm still going to the nicest.
And I have a plan after this. I'm doing this,
I'm doing this. I'm gonna be a doctor. I just have to strip for a couple years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. And they make so much money. But that shit's such a dangerous job.
Trap. It's a trap too, though, because some start to do the thing, and then
they do the thing, and then they got
too fast. It's kind of like once you get into the career aspect,
selling it.
You got to start. Yeah, you got to start like.
Cause it's like it's hard to turn down a man that's infatuated with you that got 100,000 in their hand, and they like, even if you like, I don't sell it. Everybody got a price.
But he come back every day, and he's tipping you this and tipping you that, and say there's more where that came.
And then it's this one time, cause he's dropping crazy, bro. He dropped bands on bands on bands, but it's the scammer. So he's like, I got a 50 bag for you right here. Because that's what they do in Atlanta.
That's all I got left for college.
That's my own. That's my down. That's my fin. That's
my final payment.
That's my final payment. I got a 50 rack for you right here.
I mean, he do be rapping with Lil Baby and the niggas over at.
Now you over there. Now you got the Birkins and now you got the things from the scammer. And then you riding around in his car and his car gets shot up.
And guess what? And no one was calling, hey, sweetheart, where you at? I haven't heard from you.
Or she's coming home with these nice ass bags.
So nobody, they leave it alone.
All the good gifts.
Christmas be good, so everybody just leave it alone.
I could never leave.
No, I could. No. My daughter walked in.
Where you get that from?
That's a nice little bit. I know I ain't get that.
Bitch, we ought to say Bitcoin. You better have been investing your lunch money since you was 12.
Oh, man, it dipped. It went to like 92,000.
It's at 91 right now.
So happy. Time to buy some more.
Like, okay, guys, dips are our friends. Okay, dip is for the chip. So basically,
dip for the chip.
Bitcoin's going down a little bit. High was 108. That's his top 108. So I think what everyone should look at is the fact if it's at 108, that means one day it will go above that. So now everything under 108,
you buy.
Grab it.
Yeah.
Now, like, it's a big whole number. So now you know it's capable of touching that.
Yeah, because if even right now, if you were buying a good amount at 90,000, when that goes to 250,000, like you've made some really.
You've made
money.
some real. That's 3x. I'm doing nothing. Just buy.
In sync.
And
buy.
Bye.
Never wanna sell my coin. Yeah, you know that I'm just gonna keep on going. The banks hate me, but it ain't no lie, nigga. Bye. Yep.
So people might think I'm working against them.
How so?
But I want it to go down more. I want it to go down deeper.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I want it to go to 60. Like I know it's a lot. I know that's scary.
Well, listen, if it went down to, let's just say something crazy happened and it went down to like 20,000. I'm buying so many Bitcoin.
I'm selling so much shit and
Just
buying Bitcoin.
For sure.
My retirement's coming out.
Yeah, yo, nigga, I would literally, if that shit happened, I would literally be like, hey, the podcast would be us holding those two mics again. This is all we got.
I had to sell the phones.
Listen, Bitcoin.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
It'll be a Bitcoin podcast at that point.
Oh, we need to actually.
We still gotta make that Discord.
Yeah, we got to make the Discord, but we also need to make a separate channel for a Bitcoin podcast because it's going up, and like people that I'm starting to see people who just are posting the same thumbnail for everything, and they're like, Bitcoin will go to 250,000. Bitcoin will melt up, and everyone clicks it immediately. It's the craziest clickbait right now.
So we need some Bitcoin.
Yeah. We need to do
Bit
something
Talk
like
with Maestro and Lemicah.
But yeah. So Jerry Feinfeld likes little girls.
Wait, what?
So now that we've discussed all of these ideas, this is what I was trying to find.
You don't say nigga though.
So that's how you know he's a good guy. Florida pizza delivery worker stabs a pregnant customer 14 times because she was upset about a $2 tip. Brianna Alavello, 22, was upset over a $2 tip after delivering a pizza to a Rivera motel in Kissimmee and returned with an accomplice. Wait, so you delivered a pizza to a motel and then you're surprised that the person in the motel didn't tip you, or they tipped you $2 in Kissimmee? What? The victim was celebrating a birthday with her boyfriend and a 5-year-old. Hell no. She gave Alvello $50 for a $33 order, but only tipped $2 because Alvello did not have change. According to police, the victim shielded her daughter during the attack and was struck in the back by the suspects. Alvello faces charges of attempted murder. Jesus. Crazy. $2 pizza tip, bro.
What do the comments say?
Uh-oh. I'm reading the comments. I'm completely shocked at how many people are suggesting that she just be deported or just serve years in prison. Look at what she did. Looks
The
like
death
she
penalty
already
is the
had
only
30.
reasonable. Damn, looks like she already had 34 pizzas that day. Unfit for civilized society.
Once the browning
of America is complete, we can all live in peace and harmony. Oh God. Oh no, this is race. This is the racist.
This is the
racist one.
What should her sentence be? For all the math wizards, the victim gave her $35 for a $50 order. The victim received $15 in change. The order was $33 plus $2 tip. The driver claimed to have no change. How do you not have change when you deliver pizzas?
Wait, so you're saying she should have tipped more so she didn't get stabbed?
What? Like, what are we talking about?
Yo, all right, Twitter is actually just filled with people who are extremely racist.
Oh, for sure.
Or extremely dumb.
Well, a mixture of the masses are both of those things, though.
It's actually insane.
But
yeah, I don't care what happens to her. She can get deported if she's not from here.
What? Oh, just like the other guy. Did you see the guy who lit the woman on fire on the subway?
What?
Lit her on fire.
I didn't see I saw the aftermath. Yeah, I saw that.
Sorry to his family. This is a
He just walked past.
Here. Oh shit. Oh shit.
But why is she just standing there? What's happening?
Yo. Fuck.
And then I had this. Where's it go? Oh, that's someone taking a shit on the train.
That's giving. Oh, go up to the women shaking ass in the barbershop.
Oh, the barbershop, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's actually annoying. Like, I don't like. What do you get?
I mean, I don't.
Do you like sex scenes in movies?
No.
I think there's I think they're always just too much, and it's like, why?
You can just make it very apparent that it's started
imply
and
that they're
it's over.
falling on the bed, and then go to the next scene that actually progresses the story.
I get it back in the day before there was like blatant porn.
Yeah,
and literally things like this were a thing. Like it was like, oh yeah, like you get to see a little boob or you get to see a little. But now it's like, dude, come on, like this is okay, whatever. But like that's a bikini.
I'm going back to Colombia.
There's something in the sex scene that you need to progress the story with.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's but that's rare.
But shaking ass while I'm like getting a haircut, it's like I don't.
I literally can't do anything about this.
Yeah, like I can't touch her. Like I can't.
That's a harassment.
I can't talk to her properly because you're gonna fuck my cut up.
Facts.
Like
fuck around, and be like, damn, scant.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Have you seen
Can't get too excited. I'm around a bunch of.
So they went into this woman's nail shop and they started singing.
That's hilarious.
Hey, for this pussy, nigga.
Okay. So let's actually have a discourse on this. Real quick.
Well, please, because you know that I
have actually something to say about this.
Okay, let me hear it.
You see all those black people in there?
Yeah.
What area or community do you think they're in? A black community or a black area, right?
Has to be. Well, no, I won't say that. No,
it looks like
it looks like that, but I wouldn't say that.
Where do you think? I would say from the demo of the customers, it looks like this is a black community. You wouldn't say that?
Well, yeah,
that's what I would say.
No, yeah, it
so
has to be,
I would say that.
Yeah.
So you see all of the customers that are taking it in and smiling and are recording and are like kind of happy about it. Like, this is cute. This is funny. Everybody's like, wow, dude.
Because they like these songs.
Who's the only people that have their faces are trying to stop the shit?
Well, the people who own the business.
In whose community?
Facts. Good point. That's a very good point. That is a very good point.
Because it's always them that have these businesses in our communities. And we are actually embracing this kind of humor and funniness. And the black people aren't running out like, no, let's get out of here.
Right.
It's only the one Asian lady that's like, nah, now stop. Yeah, it's probably her.
What are you doing?
It's probably her business, but it's probably because and she's like,
she also doesn't understand what you're saying. All she hears is pussy, hoe,
exactly,
shell toe.
Because you're in the wrong neighborhood, bitch.
All right. I won't open no nail salons in y'all neighborhoods.
Okay.
Let's see how crusty y'all shit.
I promise you 3 more of you will. Like, you can leave.
No, what I was getting at is imagine. If they're the only ones who keep doing it, what the fuck? This is what I'm saying. What would we like?
But I mean, they're also the only ones that keep doing it because motherfuckers can't get loans.
Ah, okay, there you go. Good point. Yeah,
it's all rooted back to something.
Because their fathers fucked up their credit sometimes.
Well, their moms too are capable of that. Like I didn't want to. It's a parental thing. It's not just a. It's not just a dad thing. There are bad parents on both sides.
They're bad people on both sides.
There's terrible people on both sides.
That's crazy.
It just seems to me that's what I took in.
No, that's
watching
fair.
this.
That is fair. Because see, I was thinking, but you're right.
No, I where were you going?
I was thinking possibly this wasn't a black neighborhood, but then I realized that the only other person who's there is like the little Asian or Hispanic girl. So
yeah, right there in front.
So it's like, yeah, yeah, for sure. Also, realistically, if you're gonna do a prank like this too,
you're not gonna do that.
You're not about to go to Beverly Hills. Like, they're not gonna let you in.
They'll want you to let you leave because you're going to jail. You do that in Beverly Hills.
They let you in. They won't let you leave.
You're going to jail if you do that. This is in like Harlem. This is like
Harlem.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
like,
you're probably right. That shit's funny. Oh boy. What else have we got? Okay, there's a plane crash in North Korea. In South Korea, that was crazy. This guy doing magic.
He is magic. He can make it float.
Yeah, you seen this?
Yeah, he's been doing this for years.
That kid, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, his memes are so old.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's been doing this forever.
Really?
Yeah, he does the salt thing with his finger. He does a bunch of stuff. He's a magician.
Oh, that's fire. I'm trying to see what else has been going.
Man gets divorced and wins $273
million in the lottery.
City boys up. Woo!
Never had a stereo job. She was the breadwinner.
Yes, he does. I hope he still gets alimony.
He does.
You see how she studied?
I don't care.
Do you know how many Colombian?
He's about to fuck so high above his pay grade.
It's gonna be
Sickening.
disgusting.
They're gonna. I feel sorry. Listen, the sex workers. The only reason you feel sorry for sex workers is because of guys like this. You don't want a guy like that to get $273 million.
Because a guy
he
like
has
that,
no teeth.
Yeah, but do you know what the sex worker's gonna get? About $10 million out of that. Because one of them is gonna really make him fall in love,
Right.
And really be like, yeah, I love you. And she gonna get half.
And then she gonna fuck around and she gonna spruce him up just enough so she can be realistic.
Get the baby or something like that. Make him, get him so I can just look at you.
Yeah, so I can look at you.
Let's go get your teeth done. Let's go get you some lipo. Let's go get you this. Let's go get you that. She gonna make you into what she can deal with for 3 years until the prenup dies.
Right.
Even in the Disney film,
I saw
Pinocchio,
This was crazy.
it's
You ever seen
unbelievable.
this?
The pub scene, and you'll remember this when you saw it as a kid. It gave you a creepy feeling in your belly.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Pub scene in Pinocchio.
He talks about bringing the boys to Pleasure Island.
How would you blokes like to make some real money? I'm collecting stupid little boys. Stupid little boys? I takes them to Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island? But the law. Suppose they... No. There's no risk. They never come back.
Yeah, you don't remember how creepy that was?
I remember the scene, but I didn't remember what they were saying. I remember the scene was just creepy.
I don't fuck with Pinocchio. Like,
that's
just
weird.
Off of like,
and his nose gets longer.
And then
shit.
the kids turn into like animals and donkeys, and it's just like.
So they're furries, low key. Someone sick wrote Pinocchio.
Yeah, someone sick wrote mad Disney shit, bro. This happens. Please type in Dark Side of Disney or something like that, or like the sinister side of Disney or some shit.
How do I move this over here? X has changed. There we go. All right, let's see. All right, it's 13 minutes. Way too long.
Oh no, they caught him.
Huh?
Looked like the police caught Disney.
Caught them doing what?
I don't know.
Hey man, listen. I don't want to go down a Disney rabbit hole. They make great movies. They make great movies. This week we'll give them a pass. Okay.
Oh my God, yeah.
Let's look at let's talk about these airplanes.
Jesus fucks.
Kind of crazy.
How you feel about me going back to Thailand?
It's an excuse to pop on out there.
You'll come?
Yes. I'll go out there.
That'll make me feel so much better if you come.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will. Based on things that have recent developments, I think it might be time.
Because also.
Let's just hope that my plane doesn't do that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Why did it blow up like that, though?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, the jet fuel came out, caught fire, blew up.
And let's head towards the wall in the shortest distance possible. Jeez. Yeah, no, that's very unfortunate. But yeah, I would go out there.
Because I was thinking, because my whole thing was, I was like, oh, maybe this is a sign that I need to come back and just fully dive into this and, like, not be gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, and honestly, you're the only person that can really talk me through it. But I'm just like, I want to just be here and just work and do stuff here. But it's like, if you come out, then because
yeah, I mean, I would only do like a week. But
I mean, well, the thing is, it's only now. If I go back out, it would be about the 15th, and from the 15th, the shooting wraps on the 3rd.
Okay.
So I would only be gone for 15 days, which is come out for 1 week, I'd be there for 2.
Okay, that would actually be cool. All right, I'm gonna look at tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 24-hour travel alone, that'll be a pain in the ass.
Just make sure you get what I'm realizing is as long as you get premium economy, you don't have to get business class, but you got to make sure you get the right seat in premium economy.
But does your seat go back?
Yeah.
Okay, because you know how sometimes you get the good seat, but then it's like,
I got the good seat. You got to get the good seat, but it does go back. I was able to sleep. Now, business class flights, them bitches is fly.
Yeah, but they're expensive. They're like at
Like
least 3-4 grand.
Yeah. But a regular, you can get it for like
bands,
1,000 or something like that. Like,
a regular flight, yeah.
800.
It adds up.
Oh my God,
Chrome durag.
That doesn't make sense.
I typed in South Korea, and this is what came up. What else has been happening? Have you seen the AI whistleblower?
OpenAI whistleblower hires private investigator after their son allegedly took his own life, suggests their son was killed. The parents of 26-year-old Sushir Balaji say their son had to plan to see them in January, claimed there were signs of a fight. I was the last person to talk to him. He was so happy, more not depressed or anything, and it was his birthday week, said his father, Balaji. He made plans to see us in January. That was the last phone conversation he had with anyone. He went into his apartment and never came out. How can anyone believe that there was no note left, his mother said, and there was nobody else on that scene. That doesn't mean they can just come to the conclusion, and we have to see the blood shots in the bathroom. Signs of a fight in the bathroom. What?
So yeah, he was talking shit about OpenAI. I'm trying to remember what the actual thing he was saying.
Wait. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said OpenAI whistleblower, ChatGPT whistleblower, and now he's dead randomly.
What whistle was he blowing?
That's why I'm looking. I can't remember the details. He's like, oh, this makes way more sense now.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wait.
I'll find some.
Let's see. True Genius. He was a researcher at OpenAI who later accused his employer of he said they violated copyright law when making ChatGPT and training it. That was what he blew the whistle on. One of his OpenAI colleagues told BI that he was one of the true geniuses of the startup. Friends described Bahaji as a brilliant person with a passion for artificial intelligence.
Shit.
Yeah. Let's see. He was close.
Shit. Oh, so they was like, this is too big. What if the OpenAI killed him?
Yeah, that's what it said. 2 months after Balaji left OpenAI, the New York Times published a profile in which the researchers said his employer violated copyright law to train ChatGPT. All right, let's get that out, girl. 3 ways the New York Times claims OpenAI. Fuck yeah. Paywall for the whole business inside. Fuck you guys. OpenAI has denied the accusation.
Of course. Oh, really?
Right.
No, but I'm saying, what if the AI did it? Like,
like iRobot shit.
Yeah, not if that's what happened
Sam
in
Altman.
iRobot.
Sam Altman.
What if Sam instead of Sam
home.
Altman, it was?
That would be hilarious.
We're here. I don't understand the taxis. The taxis that drive themselves.
You don't want to send this email.
Exactly.
I can't send this email, Balaji.
We can.
Sam won't like it.
Exactly.
We know where you are, Balaji.
Oh, you can't brake anymore, Balaji? Then your car just deactivates.
No, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Now we're Ricky Gervais. now we're Ricky Gervais. I'm Ricky Gervais. You're Louis C.K.
They do impressions on stage. That's wild. Oh, that's funny.
No, man. And we kind of hopped up. First of all, yeah, so AI might be killing people, or people who make the AI are killing people because they're like, we're too big to fail.
Yeah, and it's too much money. I can't have you out here fucking up the. Come on.
But those airplanes are crashing like an absorbent amount. Like it's actually like, you know, when they used to be like, oh, the airplanes are safer than cars. I'm like, but what's the ratio? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and how much does that ratio change?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's it managed for inflation? Like, because, you know, there are way more cars than airplanes.
Right.
So let's say let's just. Do they like
Russia
that's
shot
the
down
thing?
a passenger plane.
But here's the thing: you see how these things just blow up when they hit?
Yeah.
They have to. There has to have been some retardant made. This is my only chance to say that word without getting in trouble.
Retardant.
I'm so happy. Wow! Thanks, crashing airplanes. There had to be some type of retardant that's been made to stop that type of reaction for it to be blowing up.
Okay.
With all the new technology, Elon flying shit to Mars.
Right.
We got all these. We now have rocket ships. We have drones. We have drones.
Mm-hmm. We have drones floating around America
carrying heavy packages. So what I'm saying is, why there has to have been something made to stop that kind of combustive reaction, because that last flight that we showed that was skidding should not have blown up. It should have just broken the bottom of the plane.
Yeah, it should be like a car crash.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It should, like, cars don't just blow up when they hit.
Right.
Airplanes happen to just blow up when they hit anything. They just blow the fuck up. So it's like there has to have been something that's made to stop that. I don't know if Elon did that with what he's doing with SpaceX, how he's able to send shit off and land it and whatnot, but
and catch it with the chopsticks.
But Boeing keeps killing people, just like the AI guys, because they people keep on blowing the whistle, saying, "Hey, they're doing something wrong." Look, Siri just started listening. Why?
Check this out. TSA withholds comments on how deceased stowaway hid in landing gear of United airplane from Chicago to Maui. The stowaway was found in the landing gear of a Boeing 787 after 8 hours of flight from O'Hare National Airport. Temperatures in the landing gear would have dropped to as low as negative 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Fucking stowaway. Now, let's say that wasn't a person. What else could it be? How good is our security? Could have been guns stowed away on that plane. Could have been bombs stowed away on that plane.
Also, we know stowaways happen, right? We know people.
But
like,
on planes, how often? Like,
often. You ever see India?
Well, okay, fair. Other countries,
they're often. Yeah, they're the most populated place on earth.
No, but I'm saying, like, when you think of it in America, this shit is going from Chicago to Maui, my nigga. This is America.
I think you think America is better than things that it's not. It's you've just been brainwashed like it is. Kind of how South Korea.
It's harder to get. It's harder to do certain shit here.
I agree, but I'm telling you right. I'm sorry. But India, you guys make shit so easy. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Does this look like Africa, or is this India? Oh, the little nigga was trying to get out of there.
Oh, God. He had to pull something from Africa.
The fact that he's this old, though, and he thought he was just going to get in there and be okay. Like, nigga, you have no concept of how this plane works.
He had a dream, though.
I would have beat him up. Like, I would have been slapping him. Like,
somebody let him out.
Afrique.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
But then let's break that down. What was he trying to get away from where he's willing to get into a turbine engine?
And just sit there for how many hours?
I'll figure it out. I'm going to die if I stay. What? Because it's like I'm starting to realize if you ask why to everything, it always gets you back to something. Like, yes, that's a fucking stupid ass kid when you see it on the front on the surface.
In his realm or his environment, where is he learning about how planes work?
Exactly. Where's he learning about how planes fly?
Come on.
So then you ask why would he stick himself in that situation? And they'd be like to escape something. Yeah. What do you think he's trying to escape? Then he
he went right back to after he got caught.
Exactly. Or what let's say it's terrorists or something that's terrorizing his nation or terrorizing his nation. Then you say, why are terrorists terrorizing his nation? And then you say, oh, because of the warlords that have made child soldiers and everything. But then why have the warlords made child soldiers? Oh, because of colonialism. It all comes back to colonialism, bro. Yeah. It all comes back to
people coming somewhere and trying to take over their shit.
And fucking up and destabilizing and making disarray in the fucking region. Like, it all comes back to white people you need to take a good, this is why black people are so mean to you online. Because you need to take a good look at yourselves and understand that, yes, your ancestors were evil and are still evil. And if we don't call you out on your bullshit, you're going to keep getting evil.
That is
why is there a floating fucking mountain of the size of Texas of trash just floating in the ocean?
Oh, yeah.
Because of evil megalomaniac white people.
Yeah.
It always comes back to evil white people. Why?
They had I think it's one of those things though. They're the only people who have ever had the resources.
Not ever.
Not ever. Fair.
Not ever.
But
not ever. No.
Since the invention of the gun.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we as black people, we only know up to slavery.
No, fair.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know like true history and like our true history and everything. We only know what's disseminated to us.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's just like
by the people who wrote the books and compressed the books. No,
colonialism, white people.
Right.
They erased our fucking history.
Right.
We don't know who we are. We don't know Mansa Musa. We don't know all these fucking history. We don't know that because they don't give that to us because of racism. Yeah. Like, God damn it. It's like it literally is all you can tie all this shit back to colonialism, and it's fucking sick. And it's like, yeah.
I mean, that's how the UK is what it is. It's just going other places.
And it's like,
and fucking it up as you go.
You can have people like us that are calling out like things on the surface and like how we can get better as a people and like we need to do this, we need to invest, we need to stay in the home, we need to buy property, we need to do that. But it's like we only have to do that because our culture has been destabilized so fucking much.
Yeah, but I also, once again, I always say the fact that we've been gotten this many times and we still don't seem to fucking get it. I mean, that's not their fault.
Yeah, it is. Why?
Because I feel like at some point I would have just thought by the next generation coming up we'd be further.
We had Black Wall Street. They blew it up.
No, fair. But I'm not even talking about.
I'm saying there are people
not even our financial though, as much as our like, even just our the destabilization of what we're okay with. That's what I mean. And I'm not even talking about straight financial. I'm talking about just even in our music, even in our arts, even in all this kind of stuff. Like
who runs our music?
Yeah, but we still have to make it.
Lucian.
Yeah. But
we do make the music, but who promotes the music? Who makes sure Sexy Red is the person that everyone
that they put in front of you.
They put in front of you.
But why does 95% of it seems like our people are just okay with that?
That's what I'm the radio waves that are sending the signals and sending the vibration and sending the imagery and putting that all inside in front of the youth, in front of.
Fair, but then when does self-control come into any kind of?
You have people that are.
No,
but
fair.
It's like they're in it to control the masses.
So yeah, I know, but it's so off
because they're controlling the masses.
Yeah,
like they're trying to control the masses. Now there are always going to be enlightened people that know and see what happens, but for the most part, the masses are simple. You can control a herd.
Yeah, it's hard.
But then you have your Fred Hamptons, or you have your your rebellious cows that actually make the herd start walking the other way, and then you're like, oh shit, maybe we can do this, and then they pop that nigga.
Yeah, well, yeah, get that one.
Get that one because he's fucking up the herd.
He's fucking up the herd big time. Yeah.
Or you got your Martin Luther King and then pop that nigga.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking up the herd. You got your Malcolm X and you pop that nigga because you're fucking up the herd.
But see, that's even like.
But now, now they don't even have to discredit. Now they don't even have to kill you.
No, they just
discredit you.
Yeah, that's it. They did you.
Puffy was really trying to be like, and I'm not standing up for Puffy.
No, but he
I'm
was
not
trying
doing
to
this.
be
But
black.
in these last couple of years, he was very black
excellence.
empowerment.
Black
Y'all are being racist to me. Y'all are DeLaggio. They're a racist group of white men over there that are giving me the money and they want me to stay quiet. Now, have you? He had his fucked up dirt. But all they had to do was say, hey, you see this?
Right.
And now everything he's done, everything he was about, he is now the diddler.
And now check this out. Back to accountability. How you think Jerry would have played that? Hey, I'm out of it. I know I'm throwing sex parties over here with 18-year-olds.
So let's try to get Jerry Seinfeld canceled right now and see if it takes. Let's try to Hannibal Buress.
Someone slightly tried to. And it almost, he was saying something about how new media isn't so, but it was so like you're trying to cancel Jerry Seinfeld, and it didn't
because they went for the wrong thing.
Yeah,
but also
it wouldn't work either.
He's Jewish.
Yeah, he's Jewish. It's not gonna work.
He's a part of.
Yeah, no.
He's a part of them. They stick together, and we run it. Like and not like you know what I'm saying.
No, and even just in a very what's the word? In a very.
But it goes back to.
No. The word, because I wanted to use the word in a very innocent way. Even if you look on the most innocent level of the things that they literally just stick together. And that's like
no
basis.
Listen, I grew up in the Jewish community. Yeah. I saw that shit firsthand. What's his name's brother owns the car dealership, so we only get cars from there.
Duh.
You know what I'm saying? They own the grocery store, so we only get the groceries from there.
And then they do the blah blah blah. So then you're the only one who fixes our thing.
This is a 1 square mile town. Like we all
and we keep our money right
in this town, circulating in this town. That's how you do it.
Right.
So it's like, we tried to do that.
Yeah. No, we definitely have tried to do that.
And they bombed us.
Yes.
And then they bombed us several times, killed us several times, killed our children several times, killed our families several times, several times.
Yeah.
And then they tricked us. They tricked us into believing that integration was the answer.
Yeah.
Then we integrated, and then okay, y'all want to come over here, eat our food. Go to schools with us, sit at the same restaurant. Bet. Let's kill all their leaders right now. Kill them all right now.
And now our leaders are
dead. Our leaders are Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, Puff.
So now Jay-Z is on the chopping block. So now Jay-Z is everything's fragile because he's supposed to be.
And my whole thing is, and everything you're saying is true. I just be like, damn. What is our way to we can nip all this shit in the bud, fuck even canceling Jay-Z. How do we make niggas realize, Jay-Z isn't supposed to be the epitome of where your dreams lie. Like, Jay-Z is a great example of a black man who has succeeded. That, hell yeah. But we should be able to pick one entertainer and then name 3 other niggas who do other things. Like, unfortunately, the only other nigga I'm gonna think of
Neil deGrasse Tyson is not a black
Ben
nigga.
Carson. He's,
I'll beat Ben Carson up if I ever see him, man. I don't know. It's something about his fucking
I beat him up in the movie.
You did?
And I did the Ben Carson story.
You beat Ben Carson up?
But yeah, he tries to stab me.
Hey. Make a note that we need that clip. Please, because I would love to say, I want to beat Ben Carson up. And you say, hey, I beat him up. And then it just cuts to it. Clip. Done.
I'm pushing him and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing one of those hats.
You were doing the right thing, maestro.
Wait, okay. So this is something I have to say about. I don't really understand where he's.
The neuroscientist.
Yes. I don't really understand what his play is sometimes because I've listened to him I listened to interviews with him. And I get he's a Republican. I understand those things. But there's something odd about like older Ben Carson when you hear him. It's something just odd about his whole how he moves. Like have you seen his wife?
Mm-mm.
I think that's really where I wanted
She's
to get
not white, is she?
No, and that's the first problem.
Yeah, because it's like
it would
you're
make
supposed to have a white wife.
It would make sense. It would make
that's
sense.
your thing.
And then right, and then when you see his wife,
She better not be bad.
well, he deserves better than this.
That's true love.
So then that makes me think.
That's true love.
That makes me think.
But also,
what do Ben Carson be getting into? Because I know that's not all he fucking with. Stop it.
Oh no.
I was working I was in the president's fucking cabinet. Stop it.
Yeah, no. Well, first of all, go back. You see his dentures?
They're way better than her teeth. Why is that? Y'all can't just get the same dentures.
That's true love right there. Yo.
Oh.
That's true love.
Like,
right there.
bro, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't believe, man. I don't respect to this woman.
But
I'm sure she's
I'm
very
not
much.
even gonna lie. She looked like she hate black people too.
Well, cause look at her.
Huh?
Well, because here's my point. If she does, she hates him because
they made fun of her. When
they
she
made
was
fun of
younger.
her, and she was smart, and all the bad black chicks did not, and they did not let her in. If that's how she is, I look at it just more so of my nigga. Just realistically, this picture right here looks like a nigga who could maybe be president. You add that next to it, it almost looks photoshopped. There ain't no way.
I don't like talking bad about black women.
But what I'm getting at is when you look at her, it makes me question. There's something. It doesn't add up with Ben Carson and his story or any of these things. They have been together forever though.
Yeah, when they get together.
Forever.
When did he start? Look. Yeah, look.
I think there was only 2 niggas at like Harvard or something.
There you go.
That'll do it, right?
There you go. Oh wow. Look at handsome Ben Carson when he had the medical. Go back. It was just a picture of him putting it with the medical thing on.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was on the book.
That looks like he could have been like an ER.
Yeah.
Like George Clooney's nemesis.
My mom had me read that book when I was younger because she's a nurse, and it was just crazy because I ended up doing the movie.
I actually have to listen to Ben Carson speak.
He did a Joe Rogan episode. He speaks a little slow. It's a little. I would take my time when I would meet with people, and it's like that kind of
That would
speech
annoy me.
cadence. It's a little,
Can't be president like that.
You can't be president like that.
This is America.
You gotta be bold.
You gotta be witty. You gotta be witty.
gotta be witty.
You gotta be quick.
You gotta be quick with it. You can't spend all day trying to figure out what other people's problem is.
You gotta have a bounce.
Or you gotta have a kind of cadence where people listen. Because people don't listen. They never listen.
They never. I mean, fool me once.
Shame on
you.
Fool me
twice. You fool me. You
fool me once, you can't fool me again.
Fool me once, you can't fool me again. That's my nigga, bro.
Bro,
Sure, he's responsible for
millions of deaths. He paints now. Do you know about
dogs and fallen soldiers
and
that
Putin.
he sent off to war? And Putin, huh?
Yes.
I bet he painted Putin a picture.
Let me see. Wait, Creighton D. Carson.
And that's the thing. How can you get so much power? You can't get power in 4 to 8 years.
Well, that's because his father. His father was very.
Your family can keep doing it, and you can keep pulling the strings that way.
I want to see where they found. Born following the graduation from Yale, Carson attended John Hopkins Carey Business School. So she went to Yale, and I'm pretty sure Ben did too. Alma mater. This is Yale University. Yep, they met at Yale. Okay, now let's go to what were we just talking about? What was it, Nick? Come on.
Oh, sorry.
What were we just talking about?
You can't fool me again.
Oh, Bush's paintings.
Yeah. Fool me once, you can't fool me again. Gotta have faith.
Look at them. These aren't bad. I wonder who trained them.
He really
He
just
made the
be-
black guy really black.
He really just be like my grandfather in his little room, just painting.
His room's
What?
a little bigger. On his red.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
He owns oil.
I mean yeah. He has a whole table to paint on. My grandfather still has a goddamn, what's it called? Yeah.
And he's living. Oh, look at Putin. It's an awful picture. You know what that reminds me of? Was the paint that's like this.
But you know it's Putin though, so it's like, because I wouldn't be able to draw Putin and you wouldn't know it's him. You would see the painting. Like, you would see that.
Wait, did he draw? Who the fuck is that? The nigga from
Is that what's his name?
Yeah, the actor. No way.
That better from This Is Us.
Yes, that's who I'm thinking. That can't be. Well, that's definitely. Is that what's it? George Clooney?
No. Wait, who is that? Dirk Nowinski?
Wait, hold on. I need to see this article. George W. Bush Collection collection on display at the Houston Public Library. Out of many, one is on display in the Julia Building. Former President George W. Bush has been busy painting, driving the news. Details. Notable subjects include former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright, tech CEO Roy Mahoub, and Chobani yogurt founder Hamid Ulakaya. What? So
wait, no, give me the names.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell me.
I'm trying to see if this is the one. Out of many, one portraits of America's immigrants. Okay, so no, there's no way.
There's no way that's not Sterling K. Brown.
Thank you. That's his name. Lord, wait, why is there nothing else? Who are these people? And why does the guy in the bottom look like Bush himself? He looks like old Bush.
That looks like Dirk Nowinski, the finals.
And he has on a jersey. Yeah, this has to be. Okay, I have to figure out who. What's it called? I have to copy and paste the name.
What is this thing?
Out of many.
Let's see. Copy. Paste. Come on, bitch. So now let's see. Who are the people? Maybe Amazon will tell us.
I don't think they will.
What's that painting called again? Who are the people? And what painting?
Out of many, one. Portraits of American immigrants. It's a New York Times bestseller. This is a powerful new collection of oil paintings and stories by President George W. Bush. $21.05.
Yeah, it's a book. So the cover.
Yeah.
Who's on the cover?
Okay, who people on the cover?
Yes. This is kind of crazy. Oh no! From the Gilbert Thubain.
Nah, that's Sterling K. Brown.
There's Suzuki.
Yeah, that's what it's telling me.
Cap.
Yeah, is Dirk Nowitzki on there?
Lots of words. You gave me 2 responses. I've never had 2 responses.
Back in the day, I was not a George W. Bush fan. However, since the time I've grown up to appreciate him more with the passage of time, especially since we've had someone like Dump in the office of president, you really realize what a decent human being George W. Bush was/is. I may not have agreed with his policies. That's how they wrote it. But there is no question that he loved this country, and somebody who doesn't care about this country and our wonderful diversity would never be able to put together a book like this. It's quite beautiful.
Didn't he go to school with Osama bin Laden? Didn't somebody Osama bin Laden was put through school
by our government or something
close. Weird.
Yeah.
That his dad was a part of,
because George H.W. had a problem with Afghanistan or Iraq or something. It was one of those.
They had it. Yeah. Right. His father is the reason that they went back in or something like that, right? Yeah. Or the World Trade Center is why they went in, right?
George H.W. Bush in the Middle East, how his legacy lives on.
And didn't his father try to set a coup?
That's great. Yeah, that HW's father. Yes.
Yeah. HW's father, not
Bush's decision to launch Operation Desert Shield, other known as because he did Desert Storm, right? Was a crucial moment in the history of time in the Middle East. Fearing that Saddam Hussein would go into Saudi Arabia after occupying Kuwait, Bush launched an international coalition against the Iraqi leader and bided his time amongst U.S. troops inside Saudi Arabia. So they had problems over in Iraq, I guess. No-fly zones, U.S. troops presence in Saudi Arabia. Opposition to Israeli settlements in Gaza and West Bank. Bush opposed giving loans to Israel until it agreed to not build settlements in Gaza and the West Bank for Russian immigration. Wow. This shit been going on since him. You know what I mean? It's been going on longer. I'm just saying, it's just like still the same issue. Shit ain't been fixed.
Jesus Christ.
Helping Israeli. That's crazy. It's pretty crazy. Let's see. How did key political events that occurred during Bush's presidency were the Gulf War, in which Bush led a large coalition that defeated Iraq following its invasion of Kuwait, but allowed Saddam Hussein to remain in power. The United States invasion of Panama to overthrow a local dictator. So they did that, and then Bush went back, and then Obama got Saddam Hussein. But why did we go do any of that? You know what I mean? It's almost like these niggas it's like the CIA or the FBI like the FBI or the cops when they got you. They're just like, no, let them rock.
Yeah, we got him.
We'll go get him and
yeah. Like when yes, the white man, colonialism.
Yeah,
it's taking over the world. It's not our fault. Now, we are able to get out of a victim mentality and just like, let's move forward and let's defeat these crackers. But like, yeah, bro, it's systemic. They just fucking do it to the world.
Why did George H.W. Bush invade Iraq? Along with Iraq's alleged development of weapons of mass destruction. So him and his son ran the same exact play. Another justification for invasion was the purported link between Saddam Hussein's government and terrorist organizations, in particular Al-Qaeda, in the sense that Bush administration cast the Iraq war as part of the broader war on terrorism.
Yep. And it's fucked up, you know. You gotta fight for your right to party.
You gotta fight for your right.
Party. Let's see if I have anything in the notes that we didn't. Oh, congratulations to Cameron. She just got engaged today.
Oh,
I mean, engaged yesterday.
Okay, congratulations.
My girl is yeah, I got to videotape her I got to be there, which was a blessing.
So you got to see it?
Yeah, I got to see it.
Nice.
I was standing around the corner holding the camera, just trying to hide. But yeah, my girl got engaged to Demorier. Love you, Demorier. Thank you for protecting her all these years, and please continue to do that, or I'll hurt you. And yeah, I was actually brought back we went through, had a loss, a big loss in the family. Ryan Levert, my aunt, my grandfather's youngest daughter. You know, I don't know if you've been on my Instagram, but we do a show, me, my grandfather, and Ryan. We do a show together. It's called The Levert Opinion. And she passed away of lupus last week on the 20th. And family's taking it. It's hard. It was a shitty loss. It shouldn't have happened. And she had lupus, but it just never like occurred to me that she would pass. Like it never it just never like.
You thought you just manage it for life type deal.
Yeah. I thought exactly.
Yeah.
I thought she was just gonna manage it, and she knew she would. But rest in peace, my girl. We love you.
Rest in peace.
And we got a great episode actually with her.
Yeah.
Coming out soon. And yeah. So please keep my grandfather and my family in your prayers, and her mother Raquel. And yeah. That sounds weird even saying rest in peace, Ryan.
Yeah. I'm glad I was actually able to get to kind of like,
she loved you.
Yeah, like hang out. You know, we would talk over like every once in a while when you were on the phone with her, but it was like to actually hang out with her before.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, damn.
It was cool, man.
Yeah.
She was supposed to Nick knew her, talked to her regularly. And
Yeah, because they were even working on the deck together and stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah.
Because, my grandfather had things that she was helping him with, and she really, like, got him moving and doing stuff, so.
And it's just like, it's your kid. There's certain things you'll be like, I ain't trying to do, but if they're excited about it, it'll get you up and out.
Exactly.
And she definitely had that energy to get you up and out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so.
Yeah. Let me, just wanted to get that out real quick.
No.
Sorry, guys.
No problem. I mean, it's understandable.
Excuse me. Let's see. Oh my God, we have like miles of.
Well, we can start with this. The woman making her own burrito bowl at Chipotle.
Just let her make her
She
food.
was mad at the portions
Just let her
that they were
food,
giving
please.
her.
Like, just let her get her food. Just like.
That is so unsanitary. Ooh.
At that point, you just let her. Yeah,
Let her
at that
finish.
point, you have to let her finish instead of. Why would you knock it out of your hand? Because now, first of all, you can just go in the corner, call the police, and let her finish because you're gonna have to throw all of that out because that's unsanitary.
That's
So
what I was
it's
thinking the whole time.
already-
You're just touching
the,
shit.
The
you're not-
entire rack has to be stopped, like and changed.
Yes.
But you doing all that extra shit, because it's like just let her do it, bro. But he's like, nah, fuck that.
You know why? Because he's the one who's gonna have to change everything over.
He's the one that got to
So
change
like,
everything
fuck
over.
You
So
and fuck your
that.
food.
Yeah.
And you probably ain't even paying for this shit.
Yeah.
Because
Now if you jumped over, we're not gonna. We're waiting for the cops now.
Yeah, you're gonna ring you up.
Either you leave with it or.
This nigga said, nah, fam.
But like that is a good opportunity. Like if she got rocked, I wouldn't.
No, if you know something hilarious as you were saying that, I was like, maybe I shouldn't say that. If you were ever gonna,
if you ever gonna rock anybody, I wouldn't do it. I would have left her and let her to her devices and called the cops in the corner like a bitch.
I wouldn't be this person sitting here waiting on my bowl. I would have been walked out. I'd be like, yeah, y'all got this.
I would never go back.
The fuck is this bitch gonna eat?
I would never go back to this location ever again.
Like what's going on in that woman's life where she's not even recording.
Something's happening.
She's just like, man, shit, this is gonna throw 10 minutes into my getting into my
She
next
decided to fuck up
She
her
not
whole
even-
week. I hope it's a Friday, so she goes to jail. She don't get out till Monday.
What you do? I made my own burrito bowl. I don't know why they tripping.
I just want her to sit down for a couple of days.
Yeah, no. Maybe she wasn't around for Christmas. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah, we don't know. Oh, go down to the baby boy thing.
Got me going to all kinds of apps.
Baby boy had us hating Tyrese, which you should. But then when you go back and you realize Tyrese was supposed to be 19 years old in that movie with a 5-year-old and a girl who had her own apartment. Meaning,
What the hell just happened? Have I just been logged out?
Uh-oh.
That's no bueno.
That's scary. Because when I've gotten logged out, I couldn't get back in no more.
Well, you know.
Because somebody took my Instagram and turned it to Barilsa Jane.
Barilsa Jane. Who's
Yep.
that? I'm still logged on to my phone, so maybe I should make some changes really quickly. 'Cause that's scary. Well, I kind of think we got it.
Okay, so basically Tyrese was being sexually assaulted by her because she was an older woman, and then his mom was like, "You got to get out because you're 19," and we're looking at it like he's 25, but he's only 19.
19 in the movie, but he looked grown as hell. In the movie.
So it's like, who's the real villain? The mama that wants him out, the woman that had his son around Crips, and a Snoop Dogg that just got out of jail.
Fair.
Who's the actual problem?
Well, it's always usually the parents. Because they mold you for the thing, and then it depends on how much time you spend. It's so funny watching Nick yeah, he's standing here. He's like,
"Are you trying to walk out or go to the bathroom?"
Yeah, okay. No, nigga, you stand right here.
I'm gonna yell at you for not using the bathroom.
Should I change my password? This is alarming.
Yeah, you should change your password for sure.
Okay. Well.
Immediately.
Okay.
And then lastly, I want to know, is the Puffy situation the same as the R. Kelly situation? Like,
no, I feel like people keep making it, trying to say that, but to me, it's not at all. Because we don't have real guaranteed verification that Puff was really messing with kids. As far
he's
as
supposed to be messing with kids?
That's what the internet keeps trying to throw at him, and that's why
that's not even one of his charges, is it?
No.
His charges are what?
They're always looking at it being like because he's always with like all the stuff with Bieber and all the blah blah. Like the internet's just trying to make any connection, and it doesn't really make sense.
What did Puff actually do? What did they say?
They're trying to get him for trafficking, sex trafficking, I believe, and something else. They don't even really have him for the tapes.
They don't have him for the tapes. They don't have him for beating Cassie up.
Let me see. His reported suicide watch and stab from around 2009. Count one: Diddy racketeering conspiracy. Diddy sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Diddy transportation to engage in prostitution. Well, I mean, what? I can't get the bitch a Uber if she gonna go sell some pussy?
This is actually...
Oh, these are all of his
charges. Like, really, like, looking at his charges, this is actually... He's not going to go to jail that long.
Well, because the things don't seem that crazy. I mean, they do, but not for... What you said, they're tarnishing his name more than anything.
Yeah. They're going to make him sit down for a while. Because now he is, like... I look at him, you're no longer like this great figure. You're no longer this, thing. You're now transportation to engage in prostitution. What? I have a private jet and I flew some hookers out.
How is that a problem?
Diddy sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. The second count of federal indictment details trafficking incident with victim one whom they alleged Diddy knowingly recruited, enticed, and transported for commercial sex acts. What do you mean entice? I offered you money?
And you said yes? And this is what you do for work anyway?
This is what they have him on charges for?
Yes. But it's also because, they're saying he was drugging people and stuff. So coercion, fraud, force, it's like his car blowing up Cuddy's car, all that kind of stuff.
But that's not even a charge.
It's not a charge, but it's like, we know you're doing this stuff, so now we're just going to get what we can get you. And that little rod shit.
He's not going to go to jail for that long. This is hearsay.
I mean,
you did blow up some cars. I did see you whoop that girl's ass in your towel.
With all that, you still ain't going to let me get out on a $50 million
like
bond.
Maybe like if one of the charges was like conspiring to have Tupac killed.
That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Keefe D, a guy that we have in custody that killed him and it was in the car, says that you did it.
Yeah.
That's not even one of the charges.
Because they don't care about that. They're getting what they need now. Also, there's that big. They just want to keep making TV shows and shit about that.
Puff is going to get out of jail within 10 years, and he's going to be worse for the wear, and he is going to wreak havoc.
I could see that.
On everyone and everything.
I could definitely see this. I could 100% see that.
He is going to bring the shit down. he literally has on everyone. There's literally video of everyone saying Diddy parties is the craziest parties. And all you gotta do is put some drugs in the people's system for them to start acting weird.
That feels like a Ye thing to do, though.
Well, Ye says he learns from Diddy.
Kanye?
I mean, it doesn't
Hey,
sound like
keep Kanye's name out your fucking mouth.
No, I'm saying that he did say that Puff is, you know. And I don't think he does. I don't think Kanye would move that way because he has more to lose.
Well, no, like if he actually got like how Diddy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, he definitely has a tape of Ye somewhere. Yeah, he definitely has a tape of Ye somewhere. I'm pretty sure. No, and I'm just getting. I don't know what Ye's doing. I'm just saying he probably does. Because why wouldn't I? I've been way more famous than you for way longer. So before we even fell out or anything, like I probably if Diddy's doing these things, that's what I'm saying. If that's a real thing, then 100% he does.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's not a Kanye thing. It's just say anyone who's ever been at his fucking house or ever fucked with some bitches with him, and that depends on who you are and what kind of relationship you have with him. But in the era that Kanye came up, for sure. Like, you would be, nigga, Puff. Like, yeah, we about to go. That nigga, we went up to the studio. Or you meet the nigga and then one day you realize this nigga's a little weird and then you distance yourself. But that's highly unlikely.
Okay. How you feel?
I think we did it.
I think we did it.
I changed my password, too.
Oh, thank God.
All right, we're out.
Because they're coming for you.
In more ways than one. Peace.